Verbal violence. Named after yours truly. Different breed, the Baba Yaga, the vagabond. The name is exactly what it implies. Verbal violence. You have to eviscerate your opponents to the point of destruction. Verbally, emotionally, and psychologically. Can you do that? Make me proud.
Ready! For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
By the river's edge, a man stood firm on the ancient pledge. His heart was heavy, his soul was torn, but in the darkness a fight was born. He gripped the angel with all his might, refusing to yield in a sacred fight. Through sweat and pain, through blood and strife, he fought for his blessing for a new life. Wrestling with the divine under the midnight sky. He won't let go till he hears the cry. Bless me now before the dawn. I won't leave till my name is reborn.
The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Defiance Universe. Defiance looks to be red hot this week as we bring you another episode of the Promo Pit. And we have two matches that are sure to wow the crowd. As we have first up our unsanctioned match as Biker Bob takes on Jimmy. Who will pick up the big win in this match as the fans have the power to pick the winner in this one? And in a controversial move last episode, Jay Briggy decided to take out the Defiance World Heavyweight Champion from the Promo Pit. And now, this week, we get round two. Shady Sean McKenzie versus Jay Briggy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Heart and Soul Promotions, Heartbreak, February 20th, 2025. I had to rush home from work. I didn't have time to change clothes. That's how much I love you guys. That's how much I love this show. That's how much I love Heart and Soul Promotion. And thank you to all of you for tuning in today. Man, big show tonight. Heartbreak is appropriately named. 2 title matches, 2 more number 1 contender qualifiers, and somebody who might win their way onto the roster. Whose hearts get broken and whose hearts don't? Man, it's going to be interesting to find out. But let's start off right here with the first match. The third one for the Pure Heart qualifier. Who's going to be joining into this match for the Pure Heart Fatal 4-Way? Will it be Joe Bob Daniels or Half Past Black? I know who you're picking. I know who I'm picking. But let's find out who the judges picked. So, Joe Bob Daniels, Half Past Black, the floor is yours.
Hey everybody, this here is Joe Bob Daniels, and I want to set a few things straight right now. First of all, I ain't never lived in no retirement home, no nursing home. Secondly, I wasn't born around the Civil War. You boys get that shit in your head, get it straight. You understand what I'm saying? Mr. Half Past Black. That's a dumbass name. Are you half black, half white? Or half black, half Puerto Rican? Don't matter to me, boy. I'll kick your ass. I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker. Bust you in the head, boy. Or if my cousin would say, bust a cap in your ass. Then you young fellers got it all messed up with half past whatever, men versus the women's. You know, guys want to be girls and girls want to be guys. Want to be them trans-testicle people? You best not be one of them trans-testicle people, boy. I'll tell you what, these laws against that shit. You trans-testicles, you ain't allowed to be in competition with regular people. So if that's what's going on with that funky name of yours, just admit it now and submit to Joe Bob Daniels and we'll call it a day. Save you an ass kicking. Then you young fellers, you got these pronouns that you got 70, 80 pronouns. You know, I go by they, them, or he, she, or whatever the fuck you guys call it. That's because you also say you got umpteen 70 or so genders nowadays. Ain't two of them enough? I don't know. You got all these genders all around. You know, I'm a half this, half that. Are you? I don't think so, boy. But, you know, I'm just asking questions. Because back in my day, there was only two. I don't know what the hell happened that we all got 70 some odd genders nowadays. Bunch of bullshit. So, Mr. Black, now that I finally got your attention, because you decided to lay low all this time and hide in that dark house of yours, I had to call you out to get you to come out and say something. Otherwise, I had nothing. I couldn't find your name anywhere in the HSP, except for people talking about you. That don't do me any good. Just a lazy-ass promo artist trying to get by on his name. It's a load of crap. I'm going to take this, I'm going to get my shovel and I'm going to shovel that crap right out the barn door. That means you, boy, if you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm done.
Only rapper to rewrite history without a pen. No ID on the track, let the story begin. This is anti-auto-tune, death for the ringtone. This ain't for iTunes, this ain't for sing-alongs. This is Sinatra at the opera, bring a blonde, preferably with a fat ass who can sing a song. Wrong, this ain't politically correct. This might offend my political connects. My rap.
So Joe Bob Daniels, welcome. Welcome to the greatest stage of it all. Welcome to the Hall of Relevancy. Welcome to the half-past black show, because that's exactly what this is tonight. This is me showcasing my talent. This is me showcasing my skill. This is me putting you in your place like I'm going to do every fucking body else that come next. Now, Joe, here's the thing. You may not know who I am, but I know exactly who you are. You're the guy who tells the jokes. You're the guy who's quick-witted. You're the guy with the silver tongue. You're the guy with so much motherfucking experience that guess what? It's absolutely unheard of. Quite possibly what you really could do in this industry when you dedicate yourself. When you dedicate yourself. That's the problem. You don't dedicate yourself, now do you, Joe? Let me tell you who I am. I'm the gatekeeper. I have sacrificed time after time again for this company that I have loved. I have shed blood. Hear me, buckets and buckets of blood. I've shed tears. I've lost family members. I've lost loved ones. I've lost every damn thing to get to the full circle where I am this close becoming y'all pure heart champion. So right now, at this very fucking moment, this right here normally is just business, but right now, this is very personal, because right now, you have become my fucking business, and right now, I need to let you know this. You don't stand a snowball chance in hell tonight of stepping in this ring against me. You can call me cocky, you can call me self-loathing, you can call me arrogant, you can call me a fool, you can call me every daggone word you could ever founder. But let me remind you of this. I am one word and one word only, and that word is successful. I'll be damned if you all think that you're going to judge me with 3 and not carry my carcass out of here with 6, because I won't die on the words that I stand for. I'm going to lie on my sword and take every damn thing to the head, because I'll be damned if you all think that you all can outdo what I've done. I have become the voice of the voices. I have become the champion of all these damn people. I represent something that you all were scared to do from the very fucking beginning of this damn whole industry. I have changed this world called promoing for the better, whether you like it, good or indifferent. It is in a better state than it's ever been in its entire life. When we started this shit right here, we was a wasteland. We was where toys went to die. It was unheard of. It was absolutely something that the world was scared to do. But look at it. Look around you right now. So look around. HSP is what breathes life into this promo world. It is what keeps this damn thing beating. You hear me? This right here, this makes me the heart of this street with my intensity, my love for the game, and guess what? I love this more than I love any damn thing else. Look, you can sit here and you can say whatever you need to. You can pretend that you're all of this. Everyone else has stood up and they've got knocked down, but guess what, Joe? Your turn is to get knocked down too. You're gonna follow suit. You're gonna learn to like it, love it, and eat shit, because I promise you that I am half past black. I am the most dangerous, vicious, unleashed animal in this entire kingdom. They got a lot of motherfuckers that came to be like me, but no one else would ever in this entire world be like me, because I've always been better than every one of you motherfuckers.
Wow, that was a hell of a way to start off the show there. One of those two guys, either Half Past Black or Joe Bob Daniels, is going to be joining Shady Sean McKenzie, Dante Black, and whoever's holding that Pure Heart title at Lions Roar 4. We'll find out in a little bit who's gonna move forward, but as I said, next, Fatal 4-Way. Here we have one person trying to get into the company. If they win, they are in. If they don't win, it's up to the competition committee. So there's 3 people trying to play spoiler. Those spoilers are Soulstar. The spoiler is, I apologize, my notes are a little messed up, Elijah McFly and Rig. And the person trying to get their way in, AJ Storm. This is a fatal 4-way. This is not a 3-on-1. So, Elijah McFly, AJ Storm, Rig, and Soulstar. Gentlemen, the floor is yours.
HSP, Riggy, and Elijah McFly. Let me tell you something, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Soulstar, and tonight I come to you again as the ally for AJ Star. Riggy, Elijah. See, this right here is a big match. Well, not for you jackasses, but for AJ Storm to beat you guys to Kingdom Come. To leave you battered, beaten, victimized, and conquered, and assign that contract to HSP. Now you guys think you can beat AJ Storm on Live and Fly? You're gonna have to maybe use a DeLorean to go in some prehistoric time to get a dinosaur or something to beat AJ Storm or whatever. I don't know what period you want to go in. You know, Riggy, come on, dude. You know, in this ring, in this world, in this game, there's only room for one badass Southern. Only room for one BMF, bad motherfucker, as Up Church would say, and that is not you, buddy. That is AJ fucking Storm. He's gonna annihilate the both. You two even want to have a sliver of a chance, you have to pull a rabbit out of your ass. Maybe one of you guys can try and pick him up, like Andre the Giant, right? Like Hogan did Andre the Giant WrestleMania 3, brother. 80,000 Silverdome, slam AJ down. Well, that still ain't gonna work. See, when you go see AJ Storm, you're gonna be afraid. When you see AJ Storm walking down that aisle, looking as only as you can look, brother, you're gonna look at him and look up and say, damn, that's one big son of a bitch. 6'4", 315 pounds of pure animal, pure strength. He'll beat you both. I'm going to be on the outside watching and showing him dissect you limb from limb. And then when it's all said and done, like I said, I'm going to get that contract, hand it to AJ, give him the pen, maybe like Trump, get a Sharpie, and have him sign his name on that contract. I'll say this right now, he's gonna win for sure. With AJ Storm not winning and not signing the contract, that booking, it ain't gonna work for me, brother. So AJ, you got this, man. I'm proud of you. Destroy them, make them pay, and make them fuck around and find out. So one last thing, Riggy and Live Fly, one last question. What you gonna do when AJ Storm and the Stormites or Storm Maniacs run wild on you, dude?
Your bed, cause they are the voice that's in your head.
So let's just paint an entire picture to where nobody and absolutely nobody in this entire fucking world, this entire promo land does not understand, does not even know Elijah McFly. And especially when people, veterans, new school, old school, comes into a company and they say the same old bullshit with, who the fuck is Elijah McFly? Matter of fact, why do I have to face Elijah McFly? It's quite simple, because as what you said, Rig, I'm nothing. I'm more of on the bottom of the food chain. Meanwhile, you're raising up the stakes. You're always on top of the mountain. You're always getting the spotlight because, fuck Heath did, but I should get a tag team partner of my own. Maybe I should get Kevin Wolf. Well, maybe you should get Kevin Wolf as your tag team partner and then go after the tag team titles, because you putting little effort to no effort into this match means absolutely nothing. It means, oh, I'm the replacement, so I'm just gonna do jack shit, right? No, that's not what's gonna happen. I mean, you can do that, but it's gonna be painted in itself, painted to be so clear that Rig did absolutely nothing but impress his own self and try to make a point. ever since Brother Cross had some magical news and he had to tuck his tail between his legs and walk the fuck out. Because he knew for a simple fact, when he enters his match, he wouldn't win. He would not win against Elijah McFly, against SoulStar, against AJ fucking Storm. Brother Cross, more at the bottom, while myself has been going up in the middle and then slowly going up. But then we want to doubt Elijah fucking McFly, right? That's cute, boys. That's real cute. And especially you, AJ Storm. Oh my God. I'm waiting. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. Ever since I decided to come back and I seen that I have to face you as well, AJ. You can spit all the mouth. You can spit all the facts that you want. You can try and offend me. You can try and make me cry like a little bitch. But this is not VPW. This is not EMP. This is Heart and Soul Promotions, baby. This is where the big dogs come to play. So AJ Storm has one chance, and you know you have that one chance to impress everyone. But are you actually going to impress one? No, you're not going to impress 1, 2, 3, the entire world, because you are going to be standing around in that dumbass garage of yours and then thinking that all your facts is going to get you that W, which is not. That W is going to turn into a big fat L on your fat forehead, AJ. And then just like SoulStar, Mr. Man of 1,000 fucking names that actually doesn't mean shit because I can't be creative. I mean, hell, I can't even go through a fucking table correctly. Yeah, everyone knows that. But SoulStar, when you enter the world of Elijah McFly, you will soon realize that the Dark Horse, the Jester of Genocide, is back in Heart and Soul Promotions, and I'm coming for it all. I'm taking everyone's fucking throats, especially you, SoulStar, especially you, Rig, and especially you, AJ, because this is my time, and I'm not taking no for a fucking answer. So guess what, boys? Game over.
Heart and Soul Promotions, it is me, the one and only R to the I to the double motherfucking G. That's right, Rig. The only interstate rebel himself, the true mouth of the motherfucking South. And tonight, last minute added, I am here to take on a multi-man match here in Heartbreak. Tonight, I face a weakness of mine in multi-man matches. I've never won one today. But you know what? Today is going to be that day because I look at the opponents that Quack decided to put against me. And I look at the challenge laid ahead of me, and I have said that this is going to be my time. So, all of you who are familiar to me, how back, welcome back to me. The ones who don't, sit back, get comfy, and fucking grab the popcorn because you're in for a show. But enough about me. Let's get started because I got not one, not two, but three to address. Let's start with you, AJ Storm. Storm. You know, I remember you back in Foundation. I remember you back in a couple of the other feds that nobody fucking cares about anymore. I remember times when you tried to compete in places where I was the top dog and most dominant. And I remember you cried every fucking time you lost a match back then, just like you're gonna fucking cry at the opportunity now when you lose the chance to be a part of the motherfucking elite that is HSP. But I won't be surprised. I told you I'm rooting for you in this match because you got something to prove. So don't disappoint me, boy, but I highly doubt you make it. Now on to my next competitor, your brother, your tag team partner, the fucking flaming leotard himself, fucking SoulStar. Hola, amigo. How are you doing? fucking get out of here, man. How the fuck did you even get into a league of elites like this? That's what I want to know. I mean, I understand that some of us fucking OGs stepped away and HSP was desperate for fucking talent, but you? Really? Fucking you? Nobody stays awake long enough to watch your fucking promos all the way through to the end. And it's always the same old shit. If you ain't out here preaching the fucking gospel, you're out here fucking being a fanboy. And that's just the pure and simple facts. But we'll see how not going against your brother goes for you. But with not much time left, I've got the one, the last, Elijah McFly. Kind of a fitting name. Because you're nothing more than a fly on a fucking wall. Hell, you've barely upgraded besides a fucking maggot to a fly. You're just now getting your baby fucking wings and still watching. And that's why that pretty little collar's around your neck. That's why every time you come on screen, you do that collar justice by representing the fucking bottom bitch you are. Because that collar means that you're a slave to someone. That collar means that gap between your motherfucking teeth and the fucking English you can't speak. That you're nothing more than a fucking bottom. Way down here. Unrelevant and off fucking screens. You see, I don't know what you've done to get into this league. I don't know what you've done since I've been away. But you know what? The dogs are back now. The OGs are back now. And you ain't got a stand chance in hell. So keep on feeding at the fucking bottom. And let us fucking rise to the top where we belong. Heart and Soul Promotions. This is R to the I to the double motherfucking G. Signing out.
You don't want me, it ain't your problem. Snake too red, I live a swamp water. You don't want me, it ain't your problem. I was made in the South where the DNA be mobbing. Hey, you don't.
Heart and Soul Promotions. We have officially entered Storm Country. It's all gas, no brakes. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I have a nice little contract dangling over my head, and every time I try to jump and catch it, they raise it just a little bit higher, saying, not yet, not yet. You still have a lot to prove. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Elijah McFly, I don't mean to be audio slave here, but you, ever since you first popped off, you've been silent. You've been still as a stone because you can't figure out what the hell you want to say to me. Hey, do I need to smack you around hard enough for that tiny little pea-sized brain of yours to start functioning? And Soulstar understands that if he even if he accidentally gets in my way, he will absolutely get the consequences of his actions. And he understands that. Somebody that doesn't understand that apparently is Rig in his situationship with Heathen. Now, Rig, I heard you were the over-the-road rebel, whatever. I did not know that they let lot lizards that big travel on them highways. Maybe that's why there's all those potholes around here. But hey, whatever you do in your business is your business, right? We're in Storm Country. Whatever I have to do to make sure that contract lands in my hands, I will always do, because you can't hurt me. You cannot beat me down and expect me to stay down. I fight like a warrior. See, I'm ready to be the face, a new face at that, to Heart and Soul Promotions. And if I have to stack you three up on top of each other and get that 1, 2, 3, I absolutely will, because my back's against the wall and I have nothing riding. If I lose, there's a chance I won't be let in. If I win, I guaranteed in. And then I can start my career here. But now, I'm kind of in limbo. I'm not in heaven and I'm not in hell. I'm stuck in the middle trying to fight my way into heaven while trying to push you two morons down to hell. Soulstar, he's just kind of here at this point. But Rig, I'm a little disappointed. The Rig I know takes shots no matter how hard it is, no matter how easy it is. You just kind of given up already. You more focused on your brother than anything else. McFly, you're not even gonna come within 10 feet of me, because I could just, and there you go. Boys, men, how are you gonna do me like this? You gonna make it so easy for me to access the keys to the kingdom this quickly? I was really expecting something better. And I'm a little disappointed. Not only was I the third one to show up, I'm the first one to make sure that this gets kicked off properly. And what happens? McFly over here, he's just like the little cockroach, the little gnat that, you know, the ones that fly over your ears and then you just kind of go, and he's dead. You look like all I have to do is hit you with a sidewalk slam and your back's broken in half. Soulstar's gonna stay the hell out of the ring because he wants me in this company. Rig, you a big motherfucker, and I know you a BMF. Big motherfucker. But I'm a strong motherfucker. And you could be from the South, but it don't matter to me. While you driving them big rigs, I'm towing the big rigs that you break down. Because at the end of the night, somebody needs to be a superstar here, and it sure as hell ain't you. You're looking at the brightest star in Heart and Soul Promotions. And his name is AJ Storm.
Wow. Man, AJ Storm, as you heard, he's got that contract hanging over his head. If he wins, he's in. If not, the competition committee will be voting on him next week. So in a little while, we're going to find out what's going to happen with him. But coming up next, the other qualifier for the SoulFire Championship. Who's going to be joining Johnny Blade? And who's going to be joining the Heathen? And who's going to be joining the SoulFire Champion at Lions Roar 4? Is it going to be AEP? Or is it going to be El Guapo? Both of these guys have battled many times. They know each other very, very well. So let's find out what they bring in 2 minutes. So, EAP, El Guapo, the floor is yours.
I want to say the king of so bad. I cannot say it because your girlfriend from New Rex Sealy for the locker room think I said about you, Wapo. And Wapo, I never disrespect you. I always respect you like a brother of mine because I love you. I love Puerto Rico. I love you, Wapo. I love Jordan Ramboa. I miss that dude. And also, I know this man cannot beat me, but I always respect him, Jack Saban. I always respect the Puerto Rico. But Wapo, something is changed. Your lame hype, it's got to go. You do a same hype, match promo, whatever, the last time you get a win with me. You got lucky last time. And tonight, Wobo, you not get lucky this time. You think you are the funny guy, but you not that funny than me. Long time ago, Wobo, anybody tell me you not on my level. And tonight, Wobo, I must prove anybody I'm not garbage. And El Wobo, I know I love you, and I still love you. But tonight, this match is going to be mine. I'm going to move on. And I'm going to be the new SoulFire champion real soon because I did not let you going to win tonight, Wobo. El Wobo, you're not the most dangerous. I am.
I'm going to look like the heel, the asshole, the bad guy. Because I'm going to tell you what really you should know. How really you should be seen. Because everybody walks around and says, good job, Angelo, good job, AP. And says that you've been improving, that you've been the same shtick over and over and over. You see, you're probably wearing the gloves, the hat, and glasses, and just looking down. Same old red nasty hat you wore since you started. The funny thing is you come out here and say your name means Angelo Entertainment Productions when it really means Angelo, enough promoting because nobody's buying it anymore. You sit here and do one great hype or great promo in 6 years. One every 6 years, that's like a phenomenon. You know, you come out here and say that I stole from you. What the hell did I steal from you that you never had? You come walking around like you're the king of Puerto Rico. You don't even have any ounce of Puerto Rican in you. I mean, I could say you're delusional, but I can't even say that. You don't even know what delusional means. Half the time, we watch your hypes because it's entertaining, not in a way that you're a winner, or not in a way that you can win, but in a way that we're trying to figure out what you're trying to say. It's like filling the blanks when we were back in school. You'll say a sentence and we got to figure out what the hell are you filling in the blanks with. You see, AP, you can come out here and say that you deserve a title shot. You come out here and say that you are better than me, but that's all lies. The truth is that you're just here, and you're here comfortably because Quack and everybody says that you are dangerous. Who said you were the most dangerous man in the promo game? When you face somebody like Mason Blade? Or when you face somebody like Soulstar? But you see, the funny thing is they still beat you. You can say, though, that you've done something that not every promo artist has done. You have been on everybody's list. You have been on everybody's promo list in the whole promoverse. And you know for what? For getting your ass kicked. Everybody in the promoverse kicked your ass. And that's the truth. Well, I hope this is enough to let you know that I'm going to move on and you're going to sit there and watch as I go to Fatal 4-Way and take what's mine.
Those two guys definitely left it hanging out there. We're going to find out in a little bit which one of them is moving on. But before we got to do that, sorry, it exists. All right. The bills are sufficiently paid. As you see, coming up, Lions Roar 4. And as you saw also, the Ring of Honor. Our version of the Hall of Fame, but we prefer to call it the Ring of Honor, the first inductee to be named. So you got to tune into Lions Roar 4 to find out who the first name is going to be. All right, now it's time. The double main event, the two title matches. And first up, the SoulFire. So, Bronx Bomber making his title defense against somebody he knows very well, the number one contender, Joey D. Is Bronx going to be able to go into that fatal four-way, or are we going to have a brand new champion? So it's about time to find out. So Joey D, Bronx Bomber, the floor is yours.
Bronx, I know you think you're the end-all be-all in this whole situation because you're the title holder and I'm the challenger. So you think that you're the better man and you think that you're going to be the end-all be-all for me. You think that this is going to be the final chapter in my book. But in all retrospect, I'm looking at this like, man, you know, there's always bigger and badder things. And with or without a title, you know, it doesn't matter what I do as long as I go out here there and entertain the masses every single time I step foot in that 20 by 20 squared circle. But Bronx, Bronx. We go back a long, long way, so you could probably read me like a book, just like I could probably read you like a book. In all retrospect, I want you to really sit down and take some notes, because you may be the champion, and I may be the challenger, but you're never better than me. You never ever would be better than me, and I'll tell you why you're never going to be better than me, Bronx, because you never put all your heart, your soul, and you just think at this current time, because you're the champ, that you're just going to walk all over me and it's just going to be the end. See, my chapters are still beginning, and I got a lot more left in the book. So when you think about it, Bronx, do you really think that you're going to be the biggest man in this? You think you're going to be the man to finally quiet me? You think you're going to be the man to finally silence me forever? But bigger and badder have tried. And trust me, Bronx, a man from the Bronx is definitely not going to quiet or silence the man from the hills of West Virginia. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only. The dirty one, the obnoxious one, the one that presses the boundaries, Joey D. Really sit back and think about it, Bronx. I am the American dream. I am Heart and Soul's problem child.
Joey D, you are the first person up to try to take this SoulFire championship away from the Bronx Bomber. And isn't it fitting that it's you? Somebody that I have known for a long period of time, a person that I had tag team with and had success. But you see, Joey D, you're trying to take something that means a lot to me. You're trying to take something that I earned with my blood, sweat, and tears. And you think that I'm just going to let you come in here and take it from me? You want to know why I think you're not going to win, Joey D, huh? You know, it's because you don't possess what it is to be a SoulFire champion. Because what it takes to be a SoulFire champion, you gotta have determination. You don't have that. You gotta be consistent. You definitely aren't consistent. You gotta have the look. For God's sakes, you're ugly as shit. And that's not to mention, you have to have the all-around look. You got to make the crowd pop when you come on screen, and that's something that you do not do, Joey D. But that's something that the Bronx Bomber does, because anytime that my face hit this screen, girls' panties drop, guys start crying, and everything is good in life when the Bronx Bomber hits the screen and he shows off this pretty SoulFire championship. So you see, Joey D, you think you're winning today? You're not. You're just going to lose, just like you have day in and day out, and it's all going to fall at the hands of the Bronx Bomber, your SoulFire champion. Oh yeah, baby.
Man, it's a great match. That was definitely a title-worthy title match. Joey D, the Bronx Bomber. We're going to find out here in a few minutes who won that match. But coming up, it's time for the main event of the evening. Pure Heart title. Blunt Rowe getting his title opportunity against Hollywood Haywood. This is the match I've been looking forward the most to seeing. I know Blunt Rowe's got something to prove. Hollywood, two-time Pure Heart champion. He's got something to prove as well. So, Blunt Rowe, Hollywood Haywood. Time to entertain the crowd, because the floor is yours.
HSP, the event of the season has arrived. Heartbreak 4 is here. but a fitting title for a fitting occasion. See, tonight, your neighborhood stoner goes one-on-one with your pure heart champion, Hollywood Haywood. And Mr. Haywood, I want to talk to you and you specifically. I want to cast out the judges. I want to cast out the fans. I want to cast out everybody watching at home. See, there were so many ways I wanted to come at you. Idea after idea, but each one of them had to get crossed off the board. Because you're a champ. I can't give you some lame ass thing. So what do? I do what I do best and come at you bluntly. See, Mr. Haywood, not a lot of people know this. Hell, I doubt even you know this. See, the only reason I've been catching W's and wins after wins is because of you, brother. The words of inspiration you speak to me backstage in the locker room is the reason why I kept going. It's the reason why I had the spirit to catch them W's. That's why I took whatever the judges said and flipped it on their heads. Not exact paraphrase that you said, but you get the drift, my brother. See, Mr. Haywood, you and Quack were one of the few people that reached their hand out and pulled me into this promo verse, this side of the E-Fed world. And I thank you for that. See, but tonight, it's not about that. See, tonight, it's about that pure heart title you got around your waist, and I want that. I earned that. I caught my way here. And if I gotta disrespect you to win that, I guess that's what I have to do. So bluntly and respectfully, Mr. Haywood, you ain't got a chance because I'm hungry. See, you're only here for the fans. I'm here for the dreamers. The ones that don't believe they can do it. For the ones that think that hard work doesn't cut it. See, I'm here for them. See, you may take your fans. You might do whatever and please them and do what they ask you to do. But see, I'm doing what I have to do. And you may not understand that. Because see, the way you came in here, you just took over. It was easy for you. There was no failure from that. And since there was no failure, there ain't no way for you to learn. And right now, you're probably thinking there ain't no chink in your armor. But there is, guy. I've been noticing it. And without the fans, without the people backing you up, you are nothing. That's why I had to convince them to come on my side, Haywood. Because without them, you're not winning this. I'm taking their spirit, everything they got, and helping me to take this, to win this. And by the end of the night, Mr. Haywood, everybody gonna know my name. And the name is the Neighborhood Stoner. You're a pure heart champion, Blunt Rob.
Welcome to Heartbreak 4. I am your Pure Heart champion, Hollywood Haywood, and tonight I defend the Pure Heart title against none other than Blunt Man, a man who says that he is stealing my fan base, a man who is primed and ready to flirt with the Pure Heart Championship. And that's right, Blunt Man, that's all it's gonna be, is a flirt. Because you see, my girl is a one-man type of woman. The Pure Heart Championship, oh, it looks nice. It'll taunt you. But in the end, it'll leave you heartbroken, Blunt Man. She's a heartbreaker, if you know what I mean, Blunt Man. So I want you to take a good look at the Pure Heart Championship, because that is the closest you are going to get to holding her. You see, Blunt Man, I had a lot of respect for you. I've watched you grow. I've watched you grow from a man who couldn't even win a match. A man who lost a match because another man stood up. A man who would come in the locker room and say, I just don't know what went wrong while I talked my nonsense. Because that's what you do, right, Blunt Man? You talk your nonsense, and you talked it, and you talked it, and you talked it some more. And then, oh, just like that blind squirrel trying to get a nut, you got a qualifying match against Joe Bob Daniels. Winner meets Hollywood Haywood for the Pure Heart Championship. And you won. You beat an old man. Congratulations, Blunt Rowe. But you must be out of your damn mind if you think you're going to walk in here tonight and take my girl. If you think you're going to walk in here tonight and take my fans. Maybe you really are getting high on your own supply, Blunt Man. And see, that's my other problem with you. You barely even qualified to be here. You barely even deserve to be here, and you have the audacity to come out here and say that all of these people are starting to support you. Blunt Man, when it comes to you, these people, they just say no because they know that you are a gateway to worse things. They know that if they take a hit of the Blunt Man, that their world will never be the same. Sure, it'll feel nice for a little while. Sure, for 30 minutes to an hour, oh, they'll feel so high, baby, so very high. Just like you did when you beat Joe Bob. But then they will come crashing down, or even worse, it will gateway them to something that they have no business doing. You see, Blunt Man, the reason the people are behind me is because I interact with them. I talk to them. I treat them like they are a normal person. When Johnny Rockstar out there says, Hollywood, can you sign this autograph? Hollywood signs it. When Sarah from Mississippi comes down and she says, good golly, Hollywood, could you sign this paper I signed it for? Blunt Man, you're the guy that would forget the pen. You're the guy that doesn't need to even look at my girl. So tonight, everybody, stay calm, because Hollywood Haywood is taking the lady to the big dance.
Wow. That was straight fire. Man. Judges, I feel bad for you. All those matches were great matches. Give it up for them. Give it up. They worked really hard to put on quality matches for you, to entertain you, the fans. Fans, we thank all of you for tuning in and joining us last week for Cupid's Revenge and this week for Heartbreak. Now it's time for the results. Let's find out who's moving on. So first one, who is the third member of the Pure Heart Fatal 4-Way? Half Past Black or Joe Bob Daniels? Let's find out. All right. So this was a clean sweep, 3-0. And your winner, Half Past Black. Congratulations, Half Past Black. You got to get ready to face off with Shady Sean McKenzie, Dante Black, and whoever won the main event. All right. Next one, the Fatal 4-Way. Does AJ Storm win, or does he have to face the competition committee? Let's find out. All right. So, All the judges were in agreement. Since Soulstar did not put forth an effort against all of his opponents, he finished in 4th place. So now, the first judge awarded 3rd place to Elijah McFly, and 1st place to Ray. 2nd place, obviously, being AJ Storm. 2nd judge awarded 3rd place to Rig, and 1st place to Elijah McFly, meaning AJ Storm again in 2nd place. The 3rd judge awarded 1st place to your winner, 2-1, Rig. Congratulations, Rig. As he said, he got the monkey off his back in his first, as he calls it, multi-man match, the Fatal 4-Way. AJ Storm finished 2nd, all 3 judges. Elijah McFly was 3rd on that 3rd judge. So congratulations to all of you. AJ Storm, don't be down on yourself. All the judges saw something there. The competition committee will be voting on you next week, and we're going to find out if you get that contract. All right, next one. SoulFire Qualifier, the 3rd member. Who's joining the Heathen and Johnny Blade? And this one was also a clean sweep. 3-0. Your winner, El Wapo. I'll throw it up here for you because I know the competition committee is watching. Let AJ in. Well, the competition committee will ultimately find out. I think he did a great job. And no, I am not on the competition committee, but I think he did a great job. All right. So we already know El Wapo. We know the Heathen. And we know Johnny Blade. Who's the 4th member of that Fatal 4-Way? Who is your SoulFire champion? Joey D or the Bronx Bomber? And let's find out. All right, this is also a clean sweep. This was points. 30-27, 32-31, and 31-30. Your winner. And still SoulFire champion, the Bronx Bomber. Congratulations, Bronx Bomber. You know, Lions Roar 4. You know who you're facing off with now, so make sure you get yourself ready. All right, so I'm going a little slow on this one. The 3rd judge has not brought me their score yet. So they are finishing it up, and I'm expecting it here in just a moment. But it is the Pure Heart title match. Blunt Row, Hollywood, Haywood. The comments, you guys were talking about this match. This match was incredible. Blunt Row, you definitely had the fan support going on with the chat, but it's up to the judges. So let's see what happens. And our first judge awards 33 to Blunt Row and 33 to Hollywood Haywood. Our first judge awards a tie score. Our second judge, 34 for Blunt Row and 34 for Hollywood Haywood. 2 tie scores. And I see our judge coming down the hallway. Come on. You got your score? Thank you. Oh, wow. Let me spin this around for you. The third judge. Get it where you can all see it. I know it's written backwards. Blunt Row with a 35. Hollywood Haywood with a 35. That means 3 tie scores. And according to the rules, title matches do not go to a coin flip. We did not have a fourth judge. So this match ends in a draw. But congratulations to both of you. So we're going to be finding out within the next 24 to 48 hours what's going to happen with this, because we have to resolve this tie before we go into Lions Roar 4. So we're going to find out. I know we have a grudge coming up before that Lions Roar 4. We may see a title match there, but be listening for that. Dr. Quack will be putting that information out very soon once we know what the championship committee wants to do. But again, congratulations to everybody. I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem, and thank you to everybody for tuning in, for joining us on this great show, Heartbreak 4. We'll see you soon.